So I want to show you something that's kind of interesting about sculpting a landscape with the default open world. So I've got this tunnel here, and possibly I would like to sculpt the ground in order to get it, let's say, right up to the tunnel entrance right here, or specifically to these stairs. So what I might do is I might come over here with the sculpt brush and I could sculpt a little bit to bring it up. But then what I would commonly do is go to flatten. This is one of my favorite brushes. So I would grab this at this height and I would bring it over here like this to get it right where I want. And I bring it over here. What I'm doing is I'm picking an area with the height that I want and I hold it, and then it will make everything, as long as I don't let go, that height. This is working pretty good. So then I might come over here and I'm trying to sculpt that. That's not working. I bring it over here and it's just not working. Nothing's happening. So then I say, okay, well, that's weird. How about if I come back out here, grab this, move this across, nothing's happening. Get out here. Oh wait, something is happening, but I can't do anything right here. How about right here? Oh, that's weird. It got taller. Why did it get taller? It should have got shorter, but it's sort of added on to it. Okay, I'll just keep going here, and what the heck is happening? Okay, but I want it this flat. See right here? It's kind of adding on to it. So I hit this, smooth that out. But it's going super deep right there. It should be this height, but you see how it's digging in? And if you keep doing this, eventually you start to see that there's kind of something here. See, now I can't do anything there any longer, but I can do all of this here, and then it stops again. It's definitely acting strange. I can smooth that out and try to smooth that out here. But it's weird. So, what is it? I'm going to zoom out a little bit. There's my open world with the flat center. I go over here where it says flat middle and base landscape. There's two landscapes here. One is the mountains and the other is this flatness. If I hide base landscape, look at that. So there's kind of a built-in watermark here with the Unreal Engine logo. If I hide the other, then it's kind of like a little lake. It's not really the fact that it's the Unreal Engine logo there. They didn't ruin this by putting their logo on it. It's the fact that there's two over the top. So know that that's happening, but if you'd like to fix it, here's what I would suggest. This flat middle, I think that's the problem. I don't like that flat middle, but I do want the mountains. I think probably most people pick this map because it's got the mountains. It's a nice, easy to grab level. So I'm going to hide the flat middle, and then I want to come in here and I want to show you this. So here's my flat level right here. I click on base landscape. If you get the red right there, by the way, that means you're on the wrong level. And I'm going to open up the brush. Look at that. This is the way the brush is supposed to work. This is perfect. Okay, so we'll go over here and we say, okay, I want it to be this flat. Everything becomes that flat. Even if I start scooting out into the water, everything's that flat. If you haven't used this brush, you see why I'm using this brush? It's amazing. We like the mountains, but you know, when it comes to a game, you kind of need at least to start with a flat area, and then maybe you add the kind of the bumps to it a little bit later, right? So I go right here, make myself a little trail that goes over here, and everything's working great. So here's what I suggest. Flat middle, just get rid of it. Delete that layer, zoom out a little bit, pick your height, open this thing up to as big as it goes, and flatten your world out. So now you have got that flat middle, and you've retained the mountains that you probably liked. So there we go. Piece of cake.